Okay, hi everyone. We are live. I have both my girls here. Let's give it just a few minutes and let's see, we have a few people hop on. How are you doing?
Good.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay, let's just give it a few minutes and see if we can get some people to build an audience. Hello? Okay, we have one person on. Please, when you guys log on, just leave me a message, say hi, tell me where you're at. Let me know that you can see us and hear me okay. We're doing this in my dining room area, so I'm a little closer to my internet source, so hopefully we'll have, hello? Is that Veronica? I'm sorry, I have the camera set back away so you are able to see all of us. So Elisa here is going to have to read some of the messages to me. So my name is Beverly Filer. I'm with South Tex Creations, where if you can dream it, I can create it. And these lovely ladies are my granddaughters. So why don't you guys introduce yourself? You go first.
Hello, I'm Elisa. I'm 12 years old and I'm in 6th grade.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Kayla. I'm 13 years old and I'm in 8th grade.
All right, these are my loves of my lives. These are two out of the three of my granddaughters. I have one more granddaughter, which is Kayla's little sister. Her name is Aubrey, but she's 6 and I don't trust her with a needle and thread. So she is not with us tonight. So please guys, as you come on, just say hi and just let me know you can hear and see me okay. I've got this, I got my phone set back a ways so you'll be able to see all three of us in the shot. I'm not going to be able to bring it closer, but I've appointed Elisa here to, since she's got the better eyes of the three of us, that if you guys have any questions, you can just ask me. And I will be going through the video after it's over, and I will address any questions that you guys may have. So if you at any time during the live segment, if you ask me a question and I don't see it or it gets by me and I don't answer it, I will go back through and I will address all your answers. So I just want to let everyone know I'm not ignoring anyone. I just, you know, with me not being able to see all that great and the camera is set back a ways, questions might get by me before I can actually see them. So I just want to let you know, 2 days ago I did a Facebook Live on how to make fabric pumpkins, and that was mainly done with a sewing machine where you did the one seam. And I've had almost 9,000 views, and I want to thank everyone who has shared that video out to your friends and family. And it's just, that has been my best success video so far. And so today we're going to do part 2. I've had a lot of questions asked. Well, I don't have a sewing machine, so how can I make a pumpkin if I don't have a sewing machine? And I have your answer, and we are going to demonstrate how to do that. So each of us are going to do a pumpkin for you, and we're going to show you how to do it. Now, Elisa has done a little bit of sewing, right?
Just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And Kayla, you've never done any sewing, right?
Sadly, no.
Sadly, no. But that's okay. We all have to start somewhere, right? I know I was 13 when I started sewing for the first time in middle school. So, you know, you're right about par. It's okay. It's okay. So, I know Elisa's very excited to be here. She's only been on one other Facebook Live with me, and that's when we were at Hobby Lobby and my girls were acting silly. And of course, everyone has seen Kayla on my Facebook's Live, so she's kind of a pro here. So she knows the do's and the don'ts, and don't act a fool, and be good girls, right? Yeah. Okay. So so I'm going to teach you, as I'm teaching them tonight, how to make a fabric pumpkin without using a sewing machine. And what I've done is I've made some templates that I will be posting later that you can make on your own. So basically what you're doing is, this is just a piece of poster board, and this is a 13-inch circular. This one should make around a 6 to 7-inch pumpkin. So basically what you're doing is, if you're going to take your measurements, so if you want to make a 5-inch pumpkin, you want to make a 10-inch diameter circle and add maybe 2 or 3 inches to it. So that's going to allow you for your stitching and your gathering at the top. Okay, and that's the only sewing you're going to have to do. Hi guys, I'm sorry I can't, can you see who it is? Is that Rachel? I know there's Rachel. I'm sorry, I can't see that far, but hi.
Rosa.
Oh, okay. Hi guys, thank you so much. Listen, do me a favor if you would. At the bottom there's should be a share button. If you could share this video out to all your friends and family, or on your pages or whatever, that would be a big help. So anyway, I have different sizes here. This one is a 13-inch. I also have a 10-inch. This one is a 7 1/4. I have an 8-inch, 7-inch, and a 5 1/2-inch. And of course, if you want to make a really big pumpkin, like a 12 inches or bigger, you need to have a much bigger circle, obviously. So just keep that in mind. So tonight, Elisa is going to be working with a 5 1/2-inch circular piece of fabric. Kayla is going to be working with an 8-inch, and I am working with the Mac Daddy here, a 13-inch. The Mac Daddy. Okay, so I've already threaded their needles, and we have not really practiced. So this is going to be first time for you. She's a little nervous, but I told her, don't worry, everything's fine. Okay, so we're going to take this slowly, but I just want to show you how easy this is to make. You don't have to be a seamstress. You don't have to have a sewing machine. If you can thread a needle with, then you're good to go. And I don't use thread. I use embroidery floss. Okay, and that's like, I don't know, 29 cents. Sometimes you can get them up to 15 cents for a piece like this. And like I said on my first video, I always use white because I'm blind, and that way I can see my stitches. Plus, you're not going to see these stitches once they're done. So, as you can see on my piece of fabric, this is the right side and this is the wrong side of your fabric. That's her right side, that's her wrong side, that's her wrong side, and that is her right side. Okay?
So it's supposed to be the darker side is the right side.
Yes, your darker side is always going to be your right side of your fabric. Now sometimes you might get some fabric that looks identical on both sides. So in a case like that, you really need to just kind of look on the bolt that the fabric comes on, and that will determine for you what is the right or the wrong side. But yeah, typically you can tell the right and the wrong side. Okay, so pick up your needles. I've already threaded their needles for them, and they have a knot at the end. Okay, so we're going to start on the wrong side, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your needle and you're going to go as close to the upper edge of your fabric as you can get it. So just make that first stitch. Just put your needle in like that. There you go. Now, you're going to take your needle and you're basically going to weave it in and out of the fabric all the way around. Just like that. Yeah, good job. Good job. And see how I'm gathering it on the needle? See how I'm gathering it on the needle?
Is that why it's called a gathering stitch?
It's why it's called a gathering stitch. All right. So I wish you guys could see it, but it's just a gathering stitch. It's all it is. So we're going to gather this all the way around the outer edge. Okay. Once you get a good bit of this on your needle, pull your needle through.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's good. Just pull it through and see how I've done? Look, see how I've done this? You can see the thread.
And pull to the knot.
Pull it to the knot. Good job. All right.
And just keep going.
And just keep going all the way around until you come back to where the knot is. So how is everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday afternoon, or Wednesday evening, I should say. I've had the girls since yesterday, and we've had a good time. We piled in my bed last night, and we had arms and legs everywhere trying to sleep, and it was fun. And my husband's traveling right now, so that's, we love our B-Paw, right? But we have more fun when B-Paw's not here, right? Yeah. We can do more silly girl stuff. And I took the girls out for a quick brunch earlier, and they have been doing some, what have you guys been doing?
Scrapbooking.
Scrapbooking. They've been scrapbooking. I got all my scrapbook stuff out. We have it all spread out on the living room floor, and they have just been, you know, having a good time making pages and stuff while I'm getting all this prepared. So,
Is
but
it supposed to look like this?
yeah, see how it's starting to,
Fold in.
yeah, but remember, yeah, it's starting to fold in, so just finish all the way around. How are you doing? You doing good? Okay, all right. Now make your stitches just a little bit closer to each other, not too far away.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So I do hope that you guys, if you don't have a sewing machine, will make these. They make great gifts. You know, you can make these and group them into different, you know, different types of patterns, and you know, they make a real cute centerpiece for a table.
Whenever I'm done, I'm putting this on my dresser.
Yeah, I told the girls that whatever they're making tonight, we're going to finish them off later with their toppers and whatever else they want, and then they can take them home and sit them on their dresser. So, but yeah. So when we were talking about making these 2 days ago, you know, I was talking to you about making them with the sewing machine where you just do a single seam, and I've had a lot of good feedback with that. And Kayla here wanted to learn how to make these so she could start selling them. And I just thought that was a great idea. You know, I know there's a few other people who have out there who have their children making them, and it's just a good way for you to teach your child the value of $1, and they can have their own spending money, right? So you can buy your own clothes. Yes, just like that. Just like that.
What about this? Is this alright or is that bad?
Oh, you went over. It's okay. We can fix that. It's
Okay.
all right. All right. Now, when you get to the end,
Do you snip it?
no. When you get to the end, you're going to run your needle where it's coming out on the right side of your fabric. So see, see how I've come all the way around now. See that? See how I've come all the way around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And my needle is coming out on the right side of the fabric.
So you put it right here?
Now, let me show you. Let me see what you got. Oh, you already got it. You're done.
Huh.
You're done. Let me see you. Let me see how you're doing. Did it come through?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. That happens. Now there's a trick how to thread a needle that someone showed me, and the best way to do it. See, did you get this? Yeah. All right. How are you doing? It's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Is it
No.
a thin fabric?
This is all cotton. This is all cotton. You're fine. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to draw this up just a little bit. And we're going to be making a pouch.
Like that?
Yeah, just like that. See, you're making a little tiny pumpkin.
I love tiny things.
You like little tiny, I know you've always liked little tiny things. How you doing?
Can you do it?
Just grab this. See?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put some stuffing in here. And I have that right here. And you want to really, here's some for you. Now, I like to put a lot of stuffing in my pumpkins because I like for them to be nice and plump. So the best way to do it, yeah, do it little bits at a time. So anyway, as I was saying, guys, I'm hoping that you will see how easy this is to make and make some for yourself. They're so pretty to sit on your table. You can make them as gifts. Okay, how you doing? All right. Now, once you get some in here, what I like to do is I'll draw this up a little more. See how I've done? And it's not quite full enough for me, so we're going to add. I'm going to add more stuffing.
I like them plump.
Yeah, make them plump. You want a nice, big, plump pumpkin.
So you want it to be firm, kind of?
Yeah, kind of firm. Because once you get it all gathered up at the top, you can put ribs on it like I've done before, or you can just leave it as is and then decorate the top with, you know, whatever kind of topping you want to do. So the other ones that I did 2 nights ago, you really do want to put ribs on those. It just defines the shape of the pumpkin. But with these, you don't really have to. And I'm gonna decide whether or not I will or not once I get this all sewn up. Okay, that's about as full as I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now this is the part that's a little tricky, guys.
Okay. Is
Okay.
mine good?
Let me see. No, you could use a little
Okay.
more. So let's pull yours a little. See, yours is a little tiny pumpkin.
Aww.
So we're gonna shove that in with our finger, and you're gonna put just a little more in there. Shove it in there. See, yours is so tiny, you probably won't need ribs on yours,
Okay.
okay? But we will put a little topper on it, and maybe some leaves,
Okay.
okay?
And how do you do the little, like
The
this?
raffia, I'll show you how to do that.
Because I think that would look cute on here.
Okay, all right. So this is a really cute project to do with your kids. You know, teach them how to sew. Just have, you know, get some memories with your kids or with your grandkids. Okay, I just want you to hold that thread. Let me see how yours is done.
Ooh, yours is pretty. I love the green.
Yeah. So we're going to stuff a little more in there. Let me get just a little more. Now this next part, when we're tying off, is a little bit tricky. So I'm gonna let you guys watch how I do it, and I can either tie yours off for you, or you can attempt to do it. It's not hard. It just takes a little practice, and you have to kind of not be scared of the needle, basically. Okay. Just you don't want to be scared of the
You
needle.
have to be one with the needle.
Be one with the needle. Okay. I think that's good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tie mine off. I've got enough stuffing in it, and we're going to draw it real tight.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Yeah, you have a tiny little pumpkin.
I love it.
Okay.
These are so cute and original.
They are. These will look so cute. If you're a wreath maker, you can make these and put them in your wreath. Okay, now girls, watch what I'm doing. This is where you have to really kind of manhandle it just a little bit, all right? So you want to pull it really tight, okay? Because see, if you let go, see how it wants to spring back?
Oh, and then it starts to like unravel.
Right, exactly. So we want to pull this tight, and that's why I use needle or floss, not thread, but embroidery floss, because it is a lot stronger.
So you can tug on it.
Yeah. So now what I've done is I'm pushing this up against me, and I'm holding this the thread that's coming out. So now with my needle, I'm going to just start kind of grabbing from one side to the other of the fabric.
Oh, I've seen you do this before.
Yeah. Of course, it helps when you don't get a knot in your
Floss.
in your floss. That's all right. We'll just shove that in there.
Do you just keep going back and forth like that till
Mhm.
it ties up?
Yep. Pretty much. pretty much. So I'm just gonna go back and forth.
Can we go?
You can do it. Yeah, you can try. That's why I gave you guys a smaller one, because it would be a little bit easier for you guys to work with than the bigger pumpkin. You're not gonna try it? Okay, I'll do yours.
Oops. I'm gonna.
But you see how I'm doing it? Okay. And you just want to shove.
Is it supposed to come out on the top like that?
Yeah, it's fine. Because once you get your stem on and leaves or anything else, you're not going to be able to see it.
This is pretty tricky.
It is kind of tricky, yeah.
You just have to like fidget with it.
Yeah, just a little bit. But once you get the, 5 or 6 good stitches in, then you're not going to have any problems with it anymore.
Comes easier.
Yeah, it'll be a little easier. See how mine is staying together now? Because I got a good bunch of stitches already in there. So now, once I get to this point, now remember, this was a 13-inch diameter circle, okay? And look how big the pumpkin is. This one measures out to be, find a ruler. This one measures out to be about 6, let's see, about 6 inches. So this is a 6-inch diameter pumpkin made out of a 13-inch circle. So you can see if you want to make a 12-inch pumpkin or a 14-inch pumpkin, how big your circle needs to be in order for you to do that.
That'd be like a 24-inch.
Yeah.
Dang.
Plus you want to give it a few extra inches for your sewing. So yeah. Okay. So now this is done. I'm going to just tie it off real quick, and I'll do yours, Kayla. It's okay. You did good. Hey guys, didn't Kayla do good for her first time?
Can we give her a round of applause?
Hey, give us some hearts and some love. Kayla doesn't think she did a good job. I think she did a good job for her first time ever sewing with a needle and thread.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't.
Yeah, look. See all the thumbs up?
Woo!
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She did good. She doesn't think she did, but you know what? We all had to start somewhere, right?
The first time I did it, the whole thing tore open, so at least yours didn't tear.
So there we go. All right. So now, once you get your pumpkin done, see, there's still, look, thumbs up and love. Told you. So now, shut up. Abuse. She said I'm abusing her. I don't think I'm abusing her. Okay.
It's called love abuse.
Love abuse. It's love abuse. Okay, so now since I got my pumpkin done, and let me get up and give you guys a closer look at it.
Is mine done?
Yours is done. Now I'm going to show you how to tie it off.
Okay.
All right. So here's my finished pumpkin.
Cute.
See, it's 6 inches in diameter. And it's already tied off here. This is nice and smooth on the bottom. So now what you can do is you can go in with your fingers and you can kind of manipulate the stuffing to give it a shape.
Like indent it?
Yeah, so that way you don't have to put the ribs on it if you don't want to. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the velvet pumpkins, and they have the little stem. This is exactly what it is. You can get velvet fabric, do the same technique, put your stem on it, and you have your own velvet pumpkin for, a few dollars versus $10 for this size. I've seen them up to $12 for this size. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to just pinch it and manipulate that batting that's inside. So it kind of gives you not quite a nice round, but it, and you don't have to put the ribbing on, okay? So now what I can do, if I'm done with this, I can put my top on, I can put some raffia on there. I can put some leaves on there, whatever I want to decorate this with. Here's one here where I added flowers and raffia, and this is a real pumpkin stem right here. Okay, and this is made out of a sweater. And this is another good technique you can do with using old sweaters. You can go to Goodwill, pick up some, like a bedspread. This one is actually made out of a bedspread. The chenille, this is made out of a bedspread. So you can do the same exact technique with that. This is your real pumpkin stem with raffia tied around it. You can add some daisies to it. You can add leaves. Behave. So, yeah. Where did you get your stem? Okay, Mary, these are real pumpkin stems, and what I've done is I've gone to my local nursery. Pumpkins aren't in season right now, or I should say they're just now beginning to maybe harvest some of them, but the pumpkins should start arriving in Walmart and your local nurseries and your grocery stores about late August. That's when you see those big truckloads. What I've done is I've gone to my local nursery. I talked to one of the managers there, and I've asked them that any pumpkin stems that break off from the pumpkins, because they just throw them away. They just sweep them up and throw them away, to save them for me. And I've done that with Walmart. I made friends with the local, or the Walmart produce manager, and asked him to save his pumpkin stems. I don't have very many left. I've only got maybe 6 left from last season. This is one of them. This is my smallest one. The rest that I have are, you know, pretty good size. And the way you want to cure them is once you get your pumpkin stems, they're still going to be moist, okay? And they're going to, some of them might even be green. They won't be this dark brown or greenish color. Put them out on a cookie sheet. Put them in your oven at 250 for 1 hour. And what that's going to do, it's going to dry them out. It's going to, if there's any little, little critters living inside the stem, it's going to kill them. And then once your stems have cooled off, you can get some Mod Podge and you can paint them with Mod Podge. They will last forever. Okay, if you don't use all of your stems, put them in an airtight container and put some of those, and Eva, you told me the name of them 2 days ago, and I don't know if you're on or not, but those, those little packages that you get inside of your vitamins and medicine bottles and stuff. I can't remember what they're called, but they're supposed to absorb any extra moisture. Hi, Regina. Hi, sweetheart. Say hello to my baby girls. This is Regina. You guys always hear me talking to Regina on the phone.
Hi, Regina. Hi.
So, you want to store them in an airtight container with just a few of those little packages in there. That will keep the moisture from building up. Because what will happen is, even though you have cured them, you've sealed them, they will get a little bit of mold to grow on them. If that happens, just get a brush or an old toothbrush and just flake it off. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. So that's how you take care of these. Now that's one way to decorate the top of your pumpkin, is with a real pumpkin stem. Another way, and hang on, let me finish off Kayla's pumpkin real quick. All right. So let me just finish her pumpkin real quick. You did good. Show everyone your little pumpkin. Get real close to the camera and show everyone your little pumpkin.
It's about this big. It fits right in my hand, and it's really easy.
Don't you think that's easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do these.
Yeah.
Right?
And they're really cute. You can make them tiny, you can make them big,
That's right.
and they're fashionable.
They're fashionable. Oh. They're fashionable.
Very.
All right.
And I love how you can get them in all different types of colors and
Well, yeah, I have all kinds. Right now, guys, Joann Fabrics has all of their Halloween and fall fabric out. I don't think they have it on sale right now, but they're just beautiful. I just picked up a couple new prints that I'm going to be making some pumpkins out of. So if anyone is interested, I'm going to post pictures of my new fabric. Okay, we have a slight problem here. You have got a knot in your thread. So it's okay, we can fix this. So let's just set this off to the side, we'll fix that. All right, so yours we need to just tie it off. Now let me show you how to tie this off.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna run your needle through, and see how you got that little circle?
Oh, did you make a knot?
Put that through, you're gonna make a knot. That's it.
You do that a few times?
Just 2 times, 2 or 3 times, yeah. And you're gonna make a knot.
Can I do it one more time?
Yeah, you can do it one more time. There you go. We'll fix yours, don't worry, okay? Okay, so I was talking about making toppers for these. I'm gonna show you how to make a topper using a piece of felt, okay?
No.
All right, so we talked about this on my last video, but I never demonstrated how to use one. So what I do is, let me get I just want to give you the measurements on this. So this is, I'm going to do about a 3-inch. Well, let me do black.
Ooh, it has sparkles on
It's
it.
got sparkles on it.
Pretty.
So we're going to do about a 3-inch piece of fabric. And we're going to cut that by, looks like about 6 inches. All right. So I have a 6 by 3 inches. So now what I'm going to do is, in this one, I don't know if you can see it, this piece has some little glitter on one side. Okay? So, yes, Virginia, I'm a little partial to them. They are beautiful girls. Those are my girls.
Thank you.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll this.
Is this for a stem?
Yeah, we're making a stem.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. Now, hand me the hot glue. Thank you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run a bead of hot glue right down there. You sit that back on the thing for me.
Oh, you got a new hot glue gun?
I got to know, yes, everyone remember.
Mega hot glue gun.
A mega hot glue gun. So this is going to be my stem. And actually, I kind of made it a little too tall. So
Do you just snip it?
I'm just going to snip it. All right.
Well, that's cute.
So once I glue this on here, now the other thing you can do is you can put a piece of wire inside this so you can bend this. Because, you know, pumpkin stems are not exactly straight up. So I'm going to, since I don't have any wire in this, I'm just going to bend it in half and kind of put a little pressure on it. All right, hand me the hot glue. And just put a little bit of glue right on one end. And press that down right where your stitches were. And just hold it for just a second. Now I'm not doing ribs on these. Okay, now the other thing you can do is you can add some leaves. And right here I've made some little tiny templates of leaves. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I don't think I want to use green because the green with this just wouldn't look right, so I'm going to make some black leaves. So what all I'm going to do is just, I'm going to lay this template, I'm going to make this one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut this out. And we're going to add just a couple little leaves to it.
Like 2 or 3?
I'll do 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, right now they have a raffia out in orange and black and green. So if you have any of that, you can also get the raffia at Dollar Tree. I've seen them in a package of 3. So hand me the hot glue. Thank you. I'm just going to pinch the center. Just set that right like that. And we're going to do the same thing on this other side.
Thank you.
Let me borrow this. Just shove that down.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So I don't burn my finger. Right.
Because we all know how that ends.
Oh yeah. And so here we go. We have a couple little leaves and we are done with this pumpkin.
Nana, whenever you have this, do you just snip it?
Yes. Once you get that on there, then we're just going to snip it. All right.
Yay!
All right. So we've got that. And here's Elisa's little baby pumpkin. And this one was made with, what template did we use on yours?
This one, the 5.5.
Okay, this is a 5.5 inch template.
And it comes out to be,
Let's see. 2, whoops, 3. This one will measure out to about 2 1/4 inches. So, I mean, that's a little itty bitty pumpkin. So, again, we can manipulate by pushing in and kind of manipulating the stuffing on the inside, and then we'll make a little topper.
could you use this one?
Yeah, oh, sure.
It's the one that you cut off of that one.
Just put a little bit of glue on there. Oh, how cute. Look at her little tiny pumpkin. That is too stinking cute. There you go. And we'll fix yours, okay? We'll fix yours. So there you go, guys. See how easy that is? I also have some raffia thread that you can take and you can tie it around the base and make a bow out of it. You can use anything. This is, let's see. This is a cord. The cording that I bought at Joann's. You can use this. So there's, I mean, you can use your imagination on making these. But this is the simplest way to make them if you don't have a sewing machine. And again, just keep in mind that it does take up more fabric than the way that I showed you. Oh, we got Maggie the shop dog here. And Maggie got her hair cut the other day. And she's got her bandana on. So that's Maggie the shop dog. And Molly, the other shop dog, is sleeping, I guess. But as I was saying, just keep in mind that this type of technique takes more fabric than the kind that I was making 2 nights ago, okay? But that's okay. If you don't have a sewing machine and that's the only way you can make them, that's okay. And again, this one is a 6-inch pumpkin, and I used the 13-inch template. So again, if you want to make a 10-inch pumpkin or a 12-inch pumpkin, you're talking a big piece of fabric, okay? So just keep that in mind. I think if I was going to make a pumpkin that size, I might use the technique that I used 2 nights ago where you make a seam. You're not using as much fabric, 1, and 2, you have better control over the overall shape of your pumpkin versus this. So these are real cute as just a little addition. They're different, just a little different shape. So anyway, I hope you guys learned a little something. Again, if you have any questions, please make sure you put them down in the bottom there. And I always go through my videos and I will answer any questions that you have. And if you would, please share this video with your friends and family or on your page. I would really appreciate it. And so, how'd you guys like doing this?
It was fun.
It was fun? And we're going to fix your pumpkin.
So for this, wouldn't you use smaller leaves? Because you wouldn't want them big.
Right, you can make smaller leaves. Yeah, so you can use this same template that I made, just make them a little smaller.
You could use this and then keep going in? Like trim it?
Yeah, just trim it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So, well, I'm glad you guys could join me tonight. Thank you so much. And again, have a blessed Wednesday evening. Leave any comments. I will get back with you guys. Please share my video out. And again, my name is Beverly Father. I'm with South Texas Creations, where if you can dream it, I can create it. And this is the No Sewing Machine Style Pumpkins. Okay, and this is my granddaughter Kayla, my other granddaughter Elisa, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Can you go hit the finish button for me since you're the closest?
Alrighty.
Bye guys, thank you so much.